Is $100,000 the magic number for achieving financial freedom? Many experts seem to think so, often quoting large figures as the threshold for a life free from financial worries. But what if I told you that these numbers might not apply to everyone? What if I told you that the real power lies in not a specific universal number that works for everyone? Hi, I'm Rose Colburn. In today's video, we're going to unravel some financial truths about your finances and figure out how much money you actually need to achieve financial freedom. But first, you might be wondering, why is it important to put a number to financial freedom? Why assign a price tag to something as significant as freedom from financial worries? Imagine being able to live your life exactly how you want it without worrying about finances. Sounds ideal, right? But to make that achievable, we first need to define what ideal means in dollars and cents. A lot of people, when asked about their financial goals, will say that their goal is to have financial freedom. But what does that mean? How will they know when they achieve financial freedom? That's exactly the situation I found myself in for a long time. While raising my kids, I was very much aware of the need to increase my income so we could have a better life with less financial stress. I talked about getting more clients, doing more marketing for my own business, and setting some money aside. But I never had a specific target in mind. I simply wanted more. And there's nothing wrong with more. In fact, the only issue with saying that you want more is that more isn't a measurable target. Achieving financial freedom isn't just about reaching a generic goal set by someone else. It's about crafting a financial target that truly matches your individual dreams and lifestyle goals. That's why it's crucial to know exactly what your personal financial freedom number is. Often, when people talk about wanting financial freedom, they don't have a clear target in mind. Like me, they say they want more. However, what they're really talking about is a desire for financial independence. Some people use financial independence interchangeably with financial freedom, but there is a fundamental difference between the two. And knowing the difference is important because you might not be satisfied just settling for one and not pushing to achieve the other. So what is the difference between financial freedom and financial independence? While these terms are often used interchangeably, understanding the distinction can significantly impact how you plan your financial journey. Financial independence has different meanings for different people. For some, it's the ability to cover all your expenses without relying on external support. Others see it as balancing their current financial obligations while saving for a comfortable retirement. Many consider it a combination of both, being self-sufficient today while securing your future for tomorrow as the essence of true financial independence. Reaching financial independence is about hitting a financial target where you're not worried about your day-to-day living expenses. It's about security, the peace of mind that comes from knowing you don't have to live paycheck to paycheck. Financial freedom is not just about covering your basic needs, but having the wealth to live the life you truly desire. This includes pursuing hobbies, traveling extensively, making life choices without the financial constraint. It's about thriving, not just surviving. Here's why the distinction matters. If you're aiming for financial independence, your goal might be to increase your income enough so that you don't have to worry about money every time you get paid. But if you're aiming for financial freedom, your financial target might be higher. It might be something to accommodate a more expansive lifestyle, one that's filled with choices that extend beyond the mere necessities. So what is your goal? Which one is right for you? Are you simply looking to cover your expenses so you can live without the constant presence of financial stress? Or are you looking to create a life where money isn't a consideration in your choices? For some, achieving financial independence and being able to comfortably pay their bills without worry is just enough. They're content to continue working and enjoying the stability it brings. However, for others, that's just the starting point. They dream of a life where they can make spontaneous decisions, like booking a vacation to Cancun on a whim without any financial constraints holding them back. What if The path to your financial freedom was clearer than you ever imagined, requiring just a few strategic tweaks to your current lifestyle. My friend, who I'll call Amanda, always has had a bright sense of optimism. She's always optimistic about everything, especially when it comes to achieving financial freedom. But there were a few things standing in her way. When I worked with her to calculate her financial freedom number, it became clear that her current job just wouldn't be enough to meet her long-term goals. But she was determined to make it happen. So she transitioned into a new career path that not only paid her more, but allowed her the flexibility to work from anywhere, which is perfect for her love of travel. But she didn't stop there, because she knew that earning more money was just part of the equation. She already knew that traveling was a part of the life that she wanted for herself, but she'd never really taken the time to define her life vision. So with my direction, she took the time to craft a detailed vision of what she wanted her life to look like, where she wanted to live when she wasn't traveling, places that she did want to travel, even specifying that she wanted to fly first class or business class on every single flight that she took. She listed her priorities and her values and things that were important to her. With all this information, Amanda was able to look at her life currently to see where she could make some changes to reach the life of her dreams. Every item on her budget was evaluated against her values. Does this expense, does this spending habit help me achieve my vision? Is this necessary for the lifestyle that I want to lead? From there, she was easily able to cut out any expenses that didn't align with her values and her life goals. She didn't cut out expenses just for the sake of saving money that didn't align with her life goals. She cut out expenses that weren't in line with the life she wanted to lead. Once she got things on track with her current budget and her spending habits, it gave her some guidance to review her vision and financial plan every few months. And this helped her to keep moving in the direction she wanted for her life. Increasing your income doesn't always mean changing jobs. In today's gig economy, there are a lot of options to add extra income to your financial plan. DoorDash, Instacart, Uber, those are often the first things that people think about. But there's so many other options like freelance writing, online tutoring, graphic design, short-term rentals, pet sitting, dog walking, you name it, it's probably out there. You just have to look for it. You can even turn your hobbies into a side hustle and start your own business. So once you work through the process of calculating your financial freedom number, don't lose hope if your number is significantly higher than what you currently earn. You do have options to change your income path. Creating a personalized roadmap for your financial journey can empower you to achieve the lifestyle you've always dreamed of. For Amanda, moving into the lifestyle she'd always dreamed of really was not an overnight process. It took months of planning, reviewing, and changing her habits. Maintaining motivation to pursue the life she'd always been dreaming of was a difficult part of the process, especially when she got turned down for several jobs that she'd applied for. So how do you maintain your momentum, staying motivated and driven, especially when progress seems slow or life throws unexpected obstacles in your way? Like my friend Amanda, I shifted my career focus to better align with my financial goals as well as my personal values. This shift involved devoting more time and effort to launching my coaching business while gradually taking a step back from my established marketing firm. During this transition, there were several challenging months where finances were really tight, and it seriously tested my motivation as well as my momentum. I'm a huge believer of celebrating your milestones by rewarding yourself with something that's part of the life you've envisioned. Get creative and find ways to bring your future life into your present life. I think it's such a waste to always be working towards something, always waiting to reach that goal, but never getting a chance to experience it right now. Getting just a taste, a small glimpse of the life you're working to achieve is the best motivation there is. When you get that small taste, you never want to go back, and it gives you the push you need to keep going forward. Now that we've talked about how to maintain motivation on your financial journey while you're working to achieve the life you've always desired, let's start talking about this financial freedom number. You may have heard the term financial freedom associated with the FIRE method, which stands for Financial independence, retire early. This strategy emphasizes saving and investing heavily so that you can retire much earlier than traditional retirement ages. It's about amassing a large enough nest egg so that you can support your basic living expenses indefinitely. However, my approach to calculating your financial freedom number differs significantly. While the FIRE method focuses on the essentials for a frugal retirement, I want to encourage you to envision a number that encompasses living the life of your dreams. It's not just about covering your living expenses. It's about thriving in a way that aligns with your deepest values and desires. The inspiration for this concept came when I was watching a video webinar with Grant Cardone. He was talking about figuring out what your life goals are and then doing the research to find out exactly how much it would cost to achieve each of those goals. It inspired me to start thinking about how can I start living the life of my dreams right now, or at the least not too long into the future. Not 10 years from now, but maybe a few months, or at most a couple of years. I knew in order to achieve that goal, I not only needed to know how much it cost to live the life I was living right now, but how much it would cost to live the life that I wanted to have. Not how much it would cost to buy a yacht, some fancy car, or mansion in California, but how much it would cost to live a life that aligned with my values and goals. Simple things like hiring a full-time housekeeper to free up my time so that I could spend more time in my coaching business educating people on holistic financial freedom and freeing me up to get out and actually live life on my own terms. So let's talk about how you can calculate this number for yourself. You're going to map out your expenses. This includes not only the obvious ones like rent, utilities, electricity, gas, sewer, water, and food, of course, but it's also the often overlooked details like transportation costs, fixing your car, putting gas in your car, your internet, your mobile phone plans, regular subscriptions, streaming services, magazines. If you have children or pets, consider costs like back-to-school shopping, extracurricular activities, field trips, birthday celebrations, and pet care. For those without kids, just think about other specific costs that are associated with your current lifestyle. Now, when calculating this, it's all about how much you're paying right now for things that are part of your usual monthly expenses. It's not about paying for things that you wish were part of your monthly expenses, because that'll be later. So go through your budget, go through your bank account, look at where your money is already going. So this section is all about what you're already paying for and what you want to keep as part of your lifestyle. Once you have all these figures, add them up. This number represents what it costs for you to live the life you have right now without any additional luxuries or changes to your lifestyle. Now, let's shift our focus. Think about those changes or additions that you would like in your life. What aren't you spending your money on that you wish you could? Maybe you've been thinking about signing up for some personal development courses, or you want to invest in a gym membership or yoga classes or regular massages to enhance your physical and mental well-being. You might also want to include some extra money for your hobbies or interests. Next, where would you like to increase your spending to enhance your quality of life? This could include upgrading your living spaces with new furniture or a home renovation, like replacing that noisy ceiling fan. It could also mean increasing your grocery budget to include more high quality or organic groceries, or having meals from healthier restaurants. Think about things that make your life more fun or have more quality and comfort. Next, are there any luxuries or experiences that you'd like to incorporate into your regular spending? You might want to set aside money for vacations or spontaneous weekend trips. For some, their priority is to visit an upscale restaurant and enjoy gourmet meals. Maybe you want to incorporate more experiences related to activities into your life, like going to the theater, ballet, the symphony, or attending concerts and art exhibitions. When answering these questions, estimate how much additional money you would need monthly or annually to accommodate these new expenses. Sometimes you can do the research and find the numbers that you need so that you can include it in your plan. This will help you understand the financial financial gap between your current lifestyle and your desired lifestyle. Now, add together your current expenses with your desired additional expenses. To make sure you're covered for unexpected costs or fluctuations, I recommend adding a buffer to your calculations. Adding 10 to 20% on top of the final total will give you a bit of a cushion for anything unexpected, like the rising costs of living or from using estimated numbers instead of actual numbers. Now, you're going to compare this total, which is your financial freedom number, to your current income to assess where you stand. Does your current income cover this financial freedom number? If your income is enough, then start thinking about what's driving you to pursue financial freedom right now. On the other hand, if there's a gap between your income and your financial freedom number, it's essential to review your budget and spending habits. Identify areas where adjustments can be made to bridge the gap. This analysis will help you understand whether the issue lies because you don't have enough income or because your spending habits aren't aligned with the life that you want to have. With this calculation, you have a foundation to start with, to start working towards having the life that you've always dreamed of. This is a broad overview of the complete process that I teach in my coaching program, where I have a more comprehensive walkthrough that includes worksheets and additional strategies to achieving your holistic financial freedom number, as well as a lot of resources and personal guidance. Achieving financial freedom is a personal journey that looks different for everyone. That's why it's so important to calculate your own personal financial freedom number. Remember, financial freedom isn't about a static number or living extravagantly. It's about creating a life where your financial resources empower you to live the life that you want on your own terms. Thanks for watching and spending time with me today.